자, 오늘 파이널 판타지 이어서 하겠습니다. 오랜만이죠. 드디어 애니메이션으로 치면 1기가 끝나고 2기가 돌아온 겁니다. 네. 많은 일이 있었죠. 뭐 스타필드 뭐 이래저래 뭐 많은 게임들이 이 녀석의 앞을 막았지만 뭐 그래도 엔딩 보기로 했으니까 뭐 대충 줄거리를 설명하자면 이제 딱 그 나쁜 계모를 없애고 동생 딱 데리고 와서 이 세계를 멸망시키기 위해서 움직이는 것부터 시작이겠죠? 딱 적당할 때 1기 끝났어. 여튼 이전 이야기가 궁금하신 분들은 유튜브를 참고해 주시고, 멸망이 이제 그 나쁜 멸망이 아니라 적들을 멸망시키겠다 뭐 그런 느낌이니까 알잘딱 이해해 주세요. 바로 가보죠. 동생도 왔났고 이제.
Otto, how fares the realm? The realm? Oh, she's just fine. As long as you look past the
바하무트도 쓰러뜨렸고. 근데 제가 진짜 우연찮게 댓글을 하나 봤는데요. 시작부터 이런 얘기를 하게 돼서 좀 죄송한데 뭐 그냥 댓글로만 봤기 때문에 확실치는 않은데 누군가 이제 하도 파판 안 하니까 댓글을 남긴 거야. 차라리 잘 됐대. 여기까지만 하는 게 낫다. 이 뒤론 점점점 뭐 이런 댓글을 보게 됐는데 제가 정말 우연찮게 봤습니다. 그런 댓글을. 근데 뭐 그냥 글만 본 거니까요. 예. 한번 믿어봅시다. 그래도 파판이니까. 그래서 안 했던 건 아닌데 이제 님들한테 좀 이걸 공유해주고 싶었달까? 그래, 고생했다 비비아나. 오랜만이다.
I'm sorry I couldn't save your home.
My countrymen are stronger than you think. A few toppled clock towers won't break their spirits. They'll be back on their feet in no time.
I hope so.
근데 또 스토리는 정말 재밌기 때문에 이게
Look at us. Bluer than a pair of bog crabs. Tempting though it may be, sulking will not help us find a solution to this mess.
You believe there's one to be found?
I don't know. But I am certain we're more likely to find it if we first examine
이제
the
궁금하긴 해.
facts.
바하무트도 때려잡았는데 누가 우리를 막을 거지? 지들이 어쩔까? 와, 저거 지도 다 탔네 저거. 검은 대륙.
Beneath these darkened skies, fear and confusion reign over Valisthea.
으스스한
Oh,
하늘.
the lands around the fallen mother crystals had already begun to wilt for want of ether. But not like this. Crystals that filled wells and fueled furnaces.
와, 이제 마법이
Now
없어지는
nothing but
세상이
pretty
되는 건가?
shards of rock. And those that hang from the people's necks cast nary a glimmer of light to keep the dark at bay.
흥미롭네.
It is only a matter of time before the common folk convince themselves that the end of days is upon us. Yet I fear a swift end is more than we can hope for. While most of the world thirsts for ether, the remainder drowns in it.
저건 왜 생기는 거야,
Akashic in
자꾸?
droves. And amidst the hordes of mindless beasts, with magics as like to fail as function, even the
상황이
strongest
점점
nation
악화되냐? 저
falter.
크리스탈 빠개면
Rosaria and the Iron
나아지던가
Kingdom teeter on the brink of collapse,
그래야
while the
되는데,
tragedy in
씨발.
Twinside has all but paralyzed the Holy Empire. Dalmekia fares little better. Rumor has it the ministers fled the capital after the fall of Drake's Fang, leaving their beloved republic to crumble. Waloed, meanwhile, moves in earnest.
싹 다 그냥 버리고 다른 대륙은
has
없나?
been sighted off storm. The world, in short, is in chaos. It would
혼돈이
seem
아니라 그냥
our
멸망인데.
civilization was nothing but a castle of sand, to be washed away
와 이거
at the whim of the waves.
A castle of sand.
딱 2기
Not my
시작으로는
best
알맞은
flourish,
내용이긴
but it
하네.
seemed fitting. The reports I've received are considerably more blunt in their appraisal. Without the protection of their nations, it will fall to the people to defend themselves against those who would take what is theirs.
Which is only ever going to end one way.
Defending a farmhouse against a band of chocobo thieves is one thing, but pitchforks and palisades will do little to stall an army's advance. Should the King of Wulu deign to invade, there would be none to stop him.
None but us.
와 근데 진짜 앞으로 내용이 궁금하긴 해. 이거 지금 어떻게 할 거야 이거. 뭐 답이 없어. 여자친구는 죽어가지, 동생도 죽어가지. 이거 뭐 어떻게 할 거야 진짜. 희망이 없어. 희망이. 이게 맞아? 다 같이 싸우지 말고 방법을 강구해야 될 텐데 이걸. 하늘이 이상해졌나 봐.
Let me guess. You're here about the skies.
Is there anything you don't know, Lawsman?
It
왜
doesn't
하늘이
take a taught
자줏빛이 됐지
astrologer
근데?
to augur the obvious. As for what has disturbed the heavens, that I
하늘이 왜
believe is
빨갛지?
a question the fallen might be better placed to answer than I. And on the 6th day did the gods tear the sun from the firmament, visiting darkness upon their prideful sons and daughters. But I dare say you remember your childhood lessons on the sins of Zemeckis only too well.
You think they're connected? That Ultima was one of the gods
아, 그
responsible?
새끼들.
Well, he has certainly exhibited powers that we mortals would associate with the divine.
There is nothing divine about him.
But he wouldn't be the first god of whom that could be said, now would he? Yet for all the fairy tales that tell of the sins, there is almost nothing in the way of actual historical accounts. Had I the Journal of Moss the Chronicler, I may have been able to tell you more, but alas, I fear all remaining copies have been lost to time. You will forgive me, I hope?
Certainly not,
무능하군요.
because there is nothing to forgive. Even without this journal, you've provided us ample wisdom, and we will always be grateful for it. Perhaps Otto will be more inclined to share his thoughts when he hears what the others had to say.
가자. 오토와 이야기한다. 오토. 아, 내가 조작법을 조금 까먹은 것 같은데 좀 이따 나가서 좀 몸 좀 풀어봐야겠는데? 너 또 왜 왔냐 여자애? 너 이름 뭐였지 여자애?
Only one. That would be a first.
It would. Actually, there are three. We had as many owls arrive while you were
Ah.
on the shelves. Martha's got a cashing
뭐야?
out gates and talked
여관이
to monsters
공격을
roaming
받고
the hills
있다고?
outside of Northreach has put the wind up Isabel and her
으이
lot.
참나
And
이거.
don't forget Dalamil. Lubor says the village was raided by
우죠?
bandits.
When it rains.
In fucking
작살이
balls.
났네.
The curse breakers are spread thin, taking stock of the damage in the Dominion. And even if I could get word to all of them, I doubt they'd get here in time to make any real difference. Which means there's only two people who can.
해결 다 했습니다. 다음
Was wondering when you turn up.
네
Had
왔습니다.
owls from all our friends thanking you
Yeah,
for your
yeah, yeah,
timely
yeah, yeah.
intervention. How is it you always manage to arrive at just the right moment?
Luck, I suppose. Any word on the rest of the realm?
Let's see. Storm's still crying out
다
for
했어?
mother crystals. The nations are still in chaos. And the skies are still the colour of a kick in the kidneys 2 days on. So,
Right.
Clive, we knew this was going to happen. Well, not the bleeding skies part.
초조해하는 게 아니라 지루해하고 있단다.
Now's not the time to second guess yourself.
의무실?
Now's the time
아
to
그래
visit the
동생
infirmary.
그래 이게
Toya says
먼저였지.
your brother's awake.
Thank you, Otto.
그래 나 지금 동생 데려왔는데 왜 내가 이걸 하고 있어야 되나 난 계속 지금. 그래 가보자 이제.
So it was not Sylvester, but Olivier who served as Ultima's puppet. And when Dion learned of this, he sought to slay the fiend. Only for his father to take the spear that would have freed him. Enough to drive a man to madness.
Small wonder he hasn't stirred. I would be afraid to wake.
디용도 슬 마탱이 가겠구만.
Had I but reached out to him sooner, warned him of the threat Ultima posed. But now, both an empire and her prince lie broken.
Joshua, what do you know of Ultima?
Very little, I'm afraid.
그래 대체
Despite
어떻게 된
my
거야? 썰 좀
best
풀어봐 좀.
efforts. 18 years ago, as I lay buried beneath the rubble of Phoenix Gate, it was not death who came for me, but another. And it was while in my rescuer's care, I first heard of Ultima. I've been chasing his shadow ever since. Ultima is driven by some deep, dark purpose, and for whatever reason,
내가 가진
it would seem
특별한 육체?
you are crucial to his designs. He will stop at nothing to have you, even if that means toppling an empire.
But why me? What possible use could I be to such a creature?
That is one of many answers that have eluded me. Yet, I am certain of this. It is not mere chance.
시발
You were chosen
클라이브의
for a
몸을
reason.
노리고 있다니 뭔가 좀 그러네.
All dominants carry within them the might of an icon. Nigh limitless power that is at once acutely limited. I wield fire, and only fire.
And I only ice. 8 wardens for 8 elements. But you, Clive,
You are different. You're special. Your abilities begin with the flames of Ifrit,
그러게.
but they do not
왜지?
end there. The fact Ifrit can even exist goes against everything we thought we knew of dominance. Perhaps Ultima has been waiting for one such as you, whose potential is truly limitless.
클라이브
I've
커비설.
encountered that thing several times now. If it or he, as you say, needs me, why
내
hasn't he
몸을
claimed
노리고
me as
있어도
he did the
그동안
boy?
손대지 않았던 이유. 뭔가 씨발 대사가
Were I to hazard a guess,
내가 이상한 건가 슬.
I'd say the two of you are somehow incompatible. His mind not properly attuned to your body.
his mind.
Mind, awareness, spirit, call it what you wish. But I believe
정신체다.
Ultima to be an embodiment of the concept. This is why I struggle and fail to contain him here
맞아, 얘
inside
지가
me.
봉인했지.
I'm sorry. Inside you.
With every setting sun, I feel my strength wane.
시기봉진
And though the
실패했네.
Phoenix's flames mend the prison I have made for Ultima, they do so at a cost. We must find a means to bring an end to him before I meet my own.
What were you thinking?
It was that or let him take Clive. And I've always had a soft spot for my brother.
But that doesn't mean you should sacrifice yourself to save me.
에헤.
Clive, it's Gav.
아? 왜? 얘 좀
An
진행해주나?
army of Akashic at the gates of Canver.
또? 이걸 어떻게 해야?
Well, what's the short of it?
I thought Tyre told you.
The capital
개브.
of the free cities is under siege by an army of monstrosities.
아이고 거기
The city
삼촌도
guard are
있어? 아
doing
맞다
their best
삼촌이.
to stem the tide, but numbers ain't on their side.
What of Lord Byron and Mid? Were they able to escape?
No, but they're all right for now. They're hiding with Gav at midship.
We have to get them out of there.
And we shall. Otto, prepare a Stolas. Tell Gav to stay exactly where he is.
Understood.
Vivian, what's the swiftest route to the Free Cities?
That sounds like a question for the map. Look here. This road, through Tabor, should provide the least trouble.
Good.
What a coincidence. Tabor is exactly where I'm.
아 선생님 제발.
Joshua, bed is where you should
너도
be bound.
마찬가지. 아니 다 그냥
You don't think
요양해.
I told him the exact same
따라.
thing?
Were Tyre not such a talented healer, I would surely have been inclined
아니
to agree.
약발이잖아 그거. 너 죽어서 봉인 풀리면
Thanks to
돼.
administrations, I feel I may safely rejoin my attendant, who was to wait for me in Tabor
공자?
if we became separated.
환장하네 이거.
We travel together.
Clive.
If he stays close to me, he'll be fine.
아,
Thank you, brother.
아니 방금까지 피토한 애를 데려간다고. 이해가 안 되는데 나 이거? 방금 얘 피 뿜었잖음. 이게 맞음? 호... 두 환자를 데리고 두 환자와 강아지 하나. 이게 맞나?
It's like a dream. The four of us out walking like we used to.
Enjoying this, are you? Gav and the others could be in danger as we speak.
You're right.
플래그 같냐 저것도.
Yote is a fine scout. If Candle was attacked, she will already have begun gathering information.
Tabor isn't far. We should pick up the pace.
너네 자가용 없지? 난 이거 타고 간다.
Ready, go?
어? 새끼들
Fly,
봐.
Ambrosia. We can use the ruins to cross the ravine.
어디서 났대?
Assuming they would allow it,
아이
the
뭐야 이거.
echoes have a will of their own.
아 왜 이렇게 조종이 안 돼? 왜 이래? 아니야. 아, 씨발. 아니야 비켜. 지구가 멸망한다고요?
Tell us about Yote, Joshua.
She's strong-willed, loyal, and deadly with a blade.
아주 성실하고
Much
착한
like
사람이
Clive,
있다고?
but
종자
with
중에?
better manners.
와 냄새가 나는데. 데리고 다니던 여자 방금 있었는데 걔 아니야. 걔는 아까 있었잖아.
Another ether flood. They're everywhere
똑바로 방송
now.
안 볼래? 어?
Can't go around it.
Then we'll just have to be careful.
어 잠깐만. 근데 걔가 아닌가? 아니야 잠깐만. 방금 있었던 애는 아 내가 미안. 아 근데 종자가 아니었다. 그 빨간 머리 여자애. 걔 클라이브랑 바람난 애잖아. 생각해보니까.
Caution, brother.
Time to fight.
야무진 여자. 양다리.
We're nearly there.
Have you been to Tabor before?
There are a few places I haven't.
싹싹한 파수꾼? 비켜 할 말 없음 씨.
Where now, Joshua?
There is a residence just inside the city gates. She awaits us within.
그래. 실례합니다. 아니 씨발 왜 저러고 서 있는 거야 미친 귀신이세요? 왜 이래?
My Lord Marquis, it is an honor.
아니 미친아 근데 그러고 서 있어
I
놀라게.
am Yote, Knight of the Undying, charged with the protection of His Grace Joshua Rosfield, Keeper of the Flame of the Phoenix.
Of course. It all makes sense now.
Would you care to elaborate?
The Undying are loyal servants to the ducal throne. Or more specifically, to its heir. They have served our family for generations, albeit from the shadows.
Since their inception, they have been tasked with the preservation and enactment of the rites of ancestral communion. After the events at Phoenix Gate, it was the Undying who delivered me to safety.
안에 게임 내에서 교단치고 제대로 된 새끼들 없던데
has been my constant
조금
companion and protector.
100% 믿긴 좀 그러네.
Without her sword, I would not have survived my journey across the realm.
이름이 요테야? 뭔가 코요테
Rise,
같냐?
Lady Yote.
하지만
You
이쁜 걸?
saved my brother.
너 사기
I
잘
owe you a
당하겠다.
debt I can never repay.
I but did my duty.
Come now.
얘는 정상인데 이 교단의 교주가 또라이거나 약간
Your Grace.
그럴 수 있지 않나.
It is as you feared. The vessel we spied off the coast of the Crystalline Dominion on the night of her fall. It was the Einherjar,
에인헤리아.
beyond any doubt.
The Black Galleon.
Joshua, the Einherjar is the Royalists' flagship. What business would they have in the Dominion?
기함?
Upon learning of Waloed's involvement in recent events at Drake's Fang, I sensed the malign influence of Ultima, and bid Yote and the Undying look into the matter.
We have reason to believe that the Black Galleon weighed anchor shortly after the fighting began, and set a course due south.
아, 옷
For
있네
Campbell.
배.
Then it is Waloeda knights who besiege the cities.
What is left of them? Yes. And the Black Galleon sails at but one man's behest. Barnabas Tharm.
그 무렵 또 누구 죽는 거 아니야 이거?
But are we truly safe here in the Agora?
The city guard have been paid, if that's what you're implying.
All the more reason for them to run.
Well, you are free to leave, Lord Minister.
Markets abandoned, warehouses aflame, blackened hulls choking every port in the capital. Canva is ruined.
The realm teeters on the brink of chaos, and all you can think about is commerce.
싸운다.
Forgive us. We were not aware Dalmekia now subsisted on charity.
How dare you?
이거 봐. 그 무렵 특 누구 뒤짐.
Distinguished members of the council.
어?
You must forgive His
그 새끼다.
Majesty this intrusion.
What is the meaning of this?
A trifle crowded, but I fear it will have to serve, my liege.
Very well.
헐.
My colleagues, do you not see? The king! He has come to save us from the Akashic.
어우, 표독스러운
He's a
저
gift
얼굴.
from the heavens, divine intervention, our very salvation.
And of course, if it is compensation he requires, we would be most willing to negotiate a fair price for services rendered.
Fools.
구원은 씨발 앞에 애들 죽은 거 안 보이냐? 눈치가 이렇게 없어.
Your Majesty, correct me if I'm wrong, but I would swear that the fiends washing the cobbles of Canva with the blood of her citizens wear the colors of Waloed. Ha! So you do not deny it. Guards, fetter them and see our guests to the dungeons.
깜짝이야, 씨발. 에휴, 또 다 뒤지겠구만. 오우씨, 오우씨, 이거 뭐야? 싹 다 컷당했네.
Pathetic creatures. That you should imagine yourselves worthy of salvation. The girl is still here, somewhere in the city. Her consciousness fair dripping with her late father's hubris. A consciousness to which Mythos is inextricably bound and inexorably drawn. See that he is made welcome.
Yes, Your Majesty.
Come, Mythos. Surely the prince's light cannot have sated you.
So then, how long has Waloed been under Ultima's control?
How long indeed? Based on what we know of Barnabas's actions, I would guess some few years, mayhap more.
But to what end? What does Ultima want?
The tapestry. Show them.
그림?
By the flames.
Phoenix Gate, Drake's Breath, and now here. But what is it?
It is old, ancient, even. Naught remains of the faith it represents, save what can be gleaned from the image itself.
신전에
One could tell
있었다고?
me what the one in the
그것까진
apology
기억이 안 나네.
even the undying. But I believe it may be the key to discerning
놈의
Ultima's
목적을
purpose.
알아낼 열쇠다.
That figure in the center, the one beneath whom the icons congregate, that I believe
저게
to be Ultima.
알테마일 것이다.
He is a god, or at least godlike. His very existence beyond our ken. The icons, and by extension their dominance, are meant to be his subjects. And while some, like Barnabas, have accepted this role, others have rejected it. Like you, Clive, which is rather inconvenient, as it appears he needs you most of all. And gods don't like to be disobeyed.
No, I don't suppose they do.
Clive, may I tell Yote of the lake?
By all means.
Yote, I will be accompanying my brother to the Free Cities. Whilst we are afield, I would have you watch over those Clive has made his wards. Omielos delan tuisag ilith. Though well concealed, the hideaway lacks trained fighters to defend its occupants should they be discovered.
넌 살아라.
But it is my duty to...
As it has ever been my brother's duty, remember.
If that is your wish, Your Grace. But please be safe. If aught were to befall you,
이미 하고 있다.
You have my word.
어머 어머. 알았어, 가. 잘 지킬게.
My lord.
들어가.
My lady.
We are in your debt, Yode.
Let's find our friends.
고작 이것 때문에.
It's plain she cares for you very deeply.
And I her, which is why I had to let her go.
뭐야, 어쌔신이야 뭐야?
Cyril.
아니 이 새끼들은 왜 전부 다 아는 척도 안 해? 로봇이야 이 새끼들 다.
Your Grace, my report shall be with you ere long.
Ah, yes. Yotei is otherwise engaged at my behest.
And the duty of wardenship?
Fulfilled. For as you see, I've been reunited with my first shield.
I am Cyril, Knight of the Undying and bearer of the Burning Quill, charged with chronicling the mortal deeds of His Grace, Joshua Rosfield, keeper of the flame of the Phoenix, and rightful Archduke of Rosaria.
아, 이 새끼 뭔가
I
이상한데
entrusted
느낌이.
Cyril here with overseeing the investigation into Ultima's origins. Findings from his brothers and sisters afield are delivered here to be collated and catalogued.
Just how many Undying are there?
Not nearly enough, milady. Yet we are glad to give our all in service to the Phoenix. Such is, and has ever been, our creed.
I see.
You have your associates, I have mine.
이상한데
But
뭔가.
you may now think of them as ours. That won't be a problem, will it?
The Phoenix is our sun, and we but the shadows that quicken in his radiance. It is from the darkness that
진짜
we serve,
어쌔신인데?
both him and now you. Pray accept this token.
여기? 그래
For
고맙다.
as long as you bear it, members of our order will reveal themselves unto you. If there is nothing further.
No. You are dismissed.
Your Grace.
그래도 바로 주네 증표를.
To Canva then.
We'll talk about this later. Cyril seemed very, You certainly keep strange bedfellows, Joshua.
The free cities under sea.
이쪽인가? 가보자고. 자유도시 칸베르로 간다. 칸베르라. 아유. 날씨가 그냥 오크?
Then let us be rid of them.
아하이, 뭘 쓰러져 조용히 해.
Enough of you, are there?
오크 왜 이렇게 많아?
Clive. Smoke.
Is the city fallen?
황금의 길? 여기도 이미 다 박살났는데?
The free men are still holding their own then.
Do we have any idea where Gav and the others might be?
There's a warehouse near the docks where we agreed to meet if there was any trouble. We should hurry.
보자. 삼촌은?
Sounds like thunder.
암구호 보소.
You're late. We're starting
아,
to think you stumbled
개브.
off a cliff.
I seem to recall that was you, Gav.
Good to see you.
뭐야, 니네 다 여기 있었냐?
Any trouble on the road?
삼촌!
Nothing we couldn't handle.
I knew you'd come.
아휴, 다 여기 있었네.
Is that who I think it is? Yes.
Allow me to introduce my
이거
brother.
삼촌도 놀라야 되는
Joshua.
대목 아니야, 여기?
Clive's told me all about you. Or even listening most of the time. Name's Midadol. But everyone calls me Mid.
My lady.
지랄?
Hey?
뭐야? 왜 이래? 이 새끼 왜 이래 갑자기? 미친 새끼 왜 저래? 반했나? Oh.
My boy.
삼촌의 두 번째 눈물?
Uncle Byron.
It's really you. I never thought I'd see the day.
제일 사람다운 사람이야.
So these Akashic are being controlled.
That's what it looked like. Empty eyes, eerie blue glow. No doubt they were turned, but silent as monks, every last one of them.
Your man here speaks true, Clive. We saw more than a few in the city. They moved in
누군가
ranks
조종을
with
하고
a
있네.
purpose, and not of their own.
Ultima's doing.
Perhaps.
What of the city? The people?
Dead, mostly.
Mostly, but not all. A handful managed to lock themselves in their villas before the horde arrived. Some in the merchants' district to the west, and a few others on the far bank.
If the Akashic stumble across either hiding place, a few bolted doors won't hold them for long. We need to find them. And quickly.
What do you propose?
We split into two parties.
음?
I will make for the merchants' district, while you look to those across the river. Mind keeping an eye on my brother?
Not at all. We find the villa and try the servants' entrance.
Understood.
And what of us?
니네 다섯 명
Is she
다
fit to
집에
sail?
가.
The ship, the Mithril engine could probably do with a few more tweaks.
Then you better work fast. Even if we do reach the survivors in time, they'll never make it to the hideaway on foot.
You leave that to me.
이 새끼 내가 그렇게 투자를 해줬는데 이씨.
See that Mid doesn't get herself into trouble, would you?
Think I can manage that?
I'll keep him safe.
Looks like you stuck with me, Byron.
That's Lord Rossfield, you little gutter snipe!
Shall we then?
And you keep Clive safe.
Be careful. Both of you.
You too.
조슈아 이 새끼 설마. 아 뭔가 다른 이 새끼들 전부 다 무슨 꿍꿍이 있는 것 같아 지금. 아 짜증나. 걔들 따라붙어가지고 갈 길 좀 가지는. 어? 뭐야? 어우. 아니, 인간 불신이 아니라 이 새끼들 전부 다 지금 안돼 오크. 헐. 해치웠나? 아카십 송왈드? 개새끼 또. 미친. 이 바다 이 새끼야. 되게 단단한 거 보소. 개새끼. 나 안 봐준다. 이 새끼들 좀 센데? 내실이 좀 부족한가? 저 문 보니까 또 큰 거 하나 오겠다. 아 법사 새끼 또 있어? 와 법사한테 저거 단단한 거 걸어놨네. 개역겨운데요? 오 존나 많아. 빵! 와 새끼야. 근데 자꾸 이거 왜 에임이 자꾸 라곤이 저쪽으로 가지? 니들 올 줄 알았다 개새끼야. 와 이거 딜 개쩌네. 오크구이.
What happened to the Royal Army? There's nothing but monsters here.
화면 깨지는 건 어쩔 수 없다. 참아. 여긴가? 깜짝이야 뭐야? 와 진정해. 뭐야 이거 씨발. 아 씨발 두 바퀴 도네. 와, 이 새끼 찌르기. 와, 저 찌르기. 씨발놈이. 맞다, 이 새끼 이거 야무지네. 와, 이거 패턴 장난 아니네 이 새끼. 잊어라. 아, 여기 애들 장난 아니다. 와, 씨. 사람 다 죽여놨네.
This might take a while.
들어와. 저 새끼 뭐야? 오크 매즈라이저? 먼저 죽인다.
Nice try.
해치웠나? 좋아.
That's better.
여긴가? 싹 다 해치웠나? 다 죽였. 뭐야 저거?
Joshua and Jill must be busy.
아, 이 오크 새끼들 진짜. 아, 오크 피통 많은 거 보소. 뭘 봤네. 안 되지 개새끼들아. 와, 오크 워로드. 우와. 카운터가 안 박혔어 이게? 새끼 워로드라는 새끼가 마법을 쓰잖아. 아, 맞아야지. 어림없지 개새끼야. 씨발 레이저였네 이거. 와, 개 아프다 방금 거. 카운트 함부로 쓰면 안 되겠는데? 아! 개쎄네 오프새끼. 엄청 쎄.
This is the Agora, where the city's leaders gather. There may still be survivors inside.
상자? 포션 좀 주나? 빛의 복? 아 저거 바하무트과 같은데. 아 지금 바하무트 스킬 큰 거 온다 씨발. 자 싹 태우고 시작할게요. 벌레 박멸.
What the hell is going on here?
나와 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 나와. 나와 나와 나와.
Where is your master? What does he want?
이게 존나 통쾌해. 빨리 좀. 어림없지 개. 아. 진짜 큰 거 온다.
You've caused quite the commotion.
하르바르트?
But then I would
너 이
expect
새끼.
no less from you, Muthos.
너 잘 만났다
You
이
again.
개새끼.
I don't believe we've been introduced. You were in my family's crypt, and now you're here, with an army of Akashic thralls.
Manners, Lord Rosfield? They are men, like you and me. Albeit ones unburdened by the wills that drive our kind to madness. They are pure. They are divine.
신병?
What?
And they are all that remains in this once raucous city.
You'll pay for what you've done.
As you wish. I confess I have been very much looking forward to this. Pardon me this indulgence, Your Majesty.
너가 맞으면서 자라본 적이 없구나. 개새끼야. 이 새끼 좀 멋있긴 한데.
I am Sleipnir of House Harvard. And you will yield.
오케이.
Or not. As long as you don't hold back.
딱 돼, 일로 와. 겨뤄보자. 1대1 오히려 좋아. 더러운 깔짝이들 없는 거. 내 발밑에 뭐가 생겼는데? 어우 씨야 뭐야 이거. 벼락? 태워 죽이기! 깔짝이 이 새끼 안 된다고 했지 형이. 아 근데 내 기술 왜 그런 카운터까지 들어갔는데 저 새끼는 슈퍼 아머요 짜증나게. 이리와 이 개새끼야. 아 좋아요. 컷신 미쳤고. 야 이 깔짝이 새끼 이거 피지컬로 안 되는데. 어? 새끼. 너가 졌잖아. 포창 국리르? 와, 씨, 뭐야, 나도 줘. 피하면 돼? 끄딱? 바로 피해버리고. 들어와. 바로 피해버리고. 바로 피해버리고. 한 번 더 피하고. 너 이 새끼. 이 새끼 템빨이구만. 지지고 볶고. 이 맛이지. 뭐야, 데드맨스 비어? 뭐야, 아 또 그 대도 않는 아 용기사 찐따들 특이야 이거. 얘네 뭐 이거밖에 없나요? 얘네 이거 원툴이야 이거. 뭐야 이거. 아 그 점프하면 피해진다. 아! 개새끼가. 링을 만들어서 때려. 안 맞는다고 했지. 웃어? 뭐야 이거. 아 나 이 찌르기 진짜. 허허 또 시작이니. 야 이거 잘못 쓰면 안 되겠다. 근데 이거 너무 맞딜용인데 씨발. 또 써. 아야. 아 씨발. 아 저거 약간 날라오는 양팔이 조금 거슬리긴 하네. 오케이 다시 해. 아 이 새끼 좀 야비하게 싸우네. 오케이 들어가. 싸가지 없는 새끼. 누가 이기냐 보자. 아니 왜 이거 내 기술 들어간데도 때려 이 새끼가 자꾸. 그래서 억울하지 않나요? 이거 카운터 확실히 들어간 건데 눈질 정도는 해야 되지 않나. 아 개새끼 피했다. 호호. 두 번은 안 당한다 이 개새끼야. 카운터기란 말이죠 이게 분명히. 그러면 저 새끼가 맞고 나서 날아가야 되는데 그대로 유지해서 저를 때린단 말이죠. 이건 좀 너무 양아치 아닌가. 개새끼야. 말했지 두 번은 안 당한다고.
Seldom enough. Would you not agree?
Actually, I wouldn't.
띠용 띠용. 아 양파링 저거 더럽네 정말. 개새끼요. 아 저거 참. 발짝대기는.
Enjoying yourself?
가자. 새끼가 또 내 스킬 쓰는 도중에 뒤질라고. 안 된다 했지. 뭐야 전피를 남겨놓고 지금 또 그걸 쓰겠다는 거야? 어이가 없네. 아 저거 너무 양아치야 저 기술. 개새끼야. 바람네 어? 아 생각보다 별거 아닌 새끼였는데 그지? 창 기술도 좀 애매한 새끼인데 일로와.
The vessel is strong. My liege.
뭐야 진짜 이러고 그냥 아웃이야? 뭐야 이 새끼. 에? 나 얘 되게 흑막일 줄 알았는데? 어? 어.
You're all right.
As are you, I see.
보지마. 깝치길래 죽였어.
Yeah, yes.
I'm sorry, but we couldn't save them.
It was over before we arrived.
Well, you did what you could. I fear we were all too late.
아 저거 시체 태워야 될 것 같은데.
What's wrong?
어?
Nothing.
아니야 왜 그래? 아 잠깐만 야 태우라고. What the? 뭐야? 아
Leaving so soon, Mythos?
바로 나오시는 거예요?
It's the king.
오딘?
Indeed. You may kneel before Barnabas Tharm, Warden of Ash and King of Walud.
Get back.
가자. 칼 뽑아. 내 앞에서 웃는 새끼들은 다 처맞고 바닥에 누웠단다. 내가 물러서라고 한 거는 집으로 가라는 소리였는데. 아니야 야 침착하게 싸워. 또 힘의 차이를 보여주려고 또 이거 악역 올려치기 또 하네 이거. 에헤이. 내가 조종하게 해줘.
Wild and impetuous. I expected more of the boy who bested my Lord Commander. Yet I see why my master covets you so. The power within you, Mythos. The potential.
Stop calling me Mythos.
아 그러니까 내가 피닉스 시프트 변하는데 안 써 이 새끼.
The cornerstone of all creation. The Lord's vessel. Your purpose.
My purpose? To surrender my mind and body to that thing. No, Your Majesty. My purpose is my own. I made a promise to my friends, to my people. And nothing is going to stand in my way.
You would allow this delusion of free will to bar your path to greatness? Truly, your volition is a cancer. One that must be excised.
오 예. 한 뜨자고.
Try it.
아니 왜 클라이브 제발 병신짓 좀 하지마 제발. 아! 아 에반데?
You are as weak as all the rest.
아니 내가 그렇게 멋있게 싸워줬는데 병신이 왜? 나 순간 저 여자애가 맞은 줄 알았어. 안 돼! 이거 이럴라고 일부러 얘 죽일라고. 아.
Oi! This way! Hurry!
그 와중에 칼 물고 가네 강아지. 아 이건
Power beyond reckoning, and they use it as a crutch. Such a waste.
피해라. 아니 왜 이 새끼들 정면으로 나가는 거 다 안 피함? 아 답답해. 아 속 터져. 아 왜 그래 갑자기? 왜 갑자기 지능이 퇴화됐어? 얼마 후 이지랄. 아. 헐 설마.
Will he be all right?
The phoenix can mend flesh, but the spirit must recover on its own. I'm afraid the rest is up to him. This place is remarkable. Outfitting it must have been no small feat. But why go to such trouble?
아니 지금 그 여자애가 안 하는데 이런 대화를
That beauty's
한다고?
belly's filled with wonders the world ain't ready for. If the guilds caught wind of what we were up to, they'd all want a piece.
얘네 사페야?
All right.
And how is he?
아니 나는 이제 아까 그 연출된 장면이지만
Do
좀
not
치열하게
blame yourself.
싸우다가 클라이브가
He was barely
지거나
breathing when you
그랬으면
brought him
납득을
here.
하겠는데
We would have lost him if it were not for you.
내가 여태 이렇게 존나 힘들게 싸웠는데 그런 거 하나도 안 보여주고 한 방에 찍 해버리니까 좀 빡치는 거야. 납득이 안 되고.
But he made certain the wounds were not fatal.
Nigh every sinew.
일부러 살려뒀다고?
Allow me, your lordship. Don't know what I was thinking, putting you to the trouble like that.
'Tis no trouble carrying comestibles to my ailing nephew.
I know, but you've already done so much for us. Pouring your gil into the hideaway and now the ship. I don't want to take the piss.
You risked your life. And for what? Some girl you hardly know. Why'd you do it? You not mad or something?
I wouldn't go that far.
Clive!
You're awake, my boy. Oh.
All I want to do is help. And the world won't save itself. It was Sid. Your father who taught me that.
Sounds like him.
Don't you dare do that again.
What of the royalists?
Fucked off, the lot of them, along with the galleon. With the king on board, no doubt. Behind here, I wouldn't sail without him.
클라이브 이 새끼 사실 양다리 걸친 그
클라이브.
여자애한테 가려고.
Jill didn't come back.
What do you mean?
She kept the king busy.
네가 맷데이처럼
while the others dragged you
개돌아다가
out.
질이 나섰잖아 결국엔 너 때문에.
It's all right, Mid. Jill is fine.
The ether of her icon endures. And as long as it does, we can be certain she is alive.
아니 이게 무슨
We must pursue the Black Galleon.
감정이지?
Jill will be with the king. I'm sure of it.
Well, good luck catching him, because my ship's going nowhere. It's the Mithril engine. She's got a kick like a wild chocobo and a mind to tear the hull in half.
But do you have an idea?
Well, of course I do. My dad'll have seen this coming a league off. If I had his old writings...
If you had his old writings, you'd be sitting under a fuckload of rubble. The ones Otto didn't save anyway. I suppose you might still have a few pages in his stores.
We'll have to hope it's enough. Do what you can to ready the ship. I'll speak with Otto.
In your condition, you really are mad.
Perhaps. But the world really won't save itself.
아니지? 여기서 부품 찾아오라는 거 아니지? 어? 은신처로 갈 거야? 은신처로 가는 거야? 오, 이거 좀 이런 신선한 전개. 히로인이 붙잡혔는데 퇴각을 해버려서 이제
Right. Gav said that Otto might know something.
엔터프라이즈의 부품을 찾으러 오호라. 그렇게 개같이 싸워놓고 전력을 다해서 싸운 것도 아닌데 거의 검기에 그냥 몸을 갖다 대서 일부러 진 느낌으로 후퇴를 하고 부품을 찾으려고 근신처로 왔어. 여자애는 지 때문에 지금 잡혀있는데 이걸 내가 이렇게 납득을 해서 부품을 찾으러 가야 되는 거지? 나 자신을 설득을 해서. 오호라, 이렇게 나오시겠다. 오호호, 이거 좀 신기하게 흘러가네 게임이. 일단은 포션 좀 사고요. 뭐가 됐든.
Clive.
이게 맞나?
Converse weighing you down.
다이아 소드라는 게 나왔네? 뭐 됐고. 잠깐만. 얘들아, 이게 뭔가 이상하게 흘러간다 게임이.
Rubbing me blind, you know.
내가 알던 게임이 아닌 것 같다 갑자기.
So what do I owe the honor? Not saying fortune, do you?
다음 거 나왔네요. 브라이트 번이라는 칼로 강화를 좀 하겠습니다. 이게 무슨 일인가 싶네. 나 방금 제작을 한 건가? 아니지, 강화한 건가? 아, 이게 맨날 헷갈려 보면은. 룬벨트. 제작으로 룬벨트라는 걸 만들고
Not bad, if I do say so myself.
강화로 룬벨트 2를 만들고
Yeah, that should do you.
다음에 장비 제작으로 룬 크레센트를 만들고
Should last you a good while. Yeah, that should do you.
아니 이게 칼 좀 이쁘게 바뀌었어요.
If it's knowledge you seek,
녹색
tones are plenty
좀
to guide you
감도네.
in your search.
그러니까 오딘이 강하다는 연출을 주려는 건 알겠어. 근데 그렇다고 주인공 완전 그 내려치기를 너무 해가지고 무슨 저돌 맹진하다가 뒤진 거 같잖아. 이게 뭐야? 여태까지 존나 멋있게 잘 싸웠는데 이상하잖아.
But if you're here, where the hell is everyone else? Don't tell me.
이게
They're all right, but it's a long story. You lot don't do things by halves, do you? Well, at least everyone's still breathing. Now, as for these writings, I'm sorry to say, Clive, but if you had those, you'd be
Sitting under a pile of rubble, I know.
But we were able to save a few bits and pieces from the ruins, most of which ended
이럴
up
거면
being used to
부품을
build
먼저
this place.
만들고
The more personal
가는
items
스토리로
we go to the next of
갔어야지.
kin.
저 여자애가 저걸 뚝딱거리고 있는 걸 좀 쿨타임을 줘서.
Then I'll check the workshop.
이건 참 맥 빠지는데. 아니 이 게임이 애초에 병맛이었으면 모르겠는데 초반에 되게 연출 좋고 스토리 탄탄했고 납득이 가는 거였는데 이게 갑자기 잃어버리니까 좀 벙찌게 된달까? 뭐 이렇게 반짝거려?
This looks like it's from Sid's old diary. But you'll already have read it. I'd better keep looking.
시드의 유품이라.
What do we have here? Oh, Sid's pipes.
아니 니 지금 여기서 추억팔이 할 때 아니라니까
Something tells me Mid
클라이브야?
won't be needing these.
너 때문에 질이 잡혀갔어. 네가 푸짐하게 똥 싸서 지금 애가 잡혀갔다고. 걔 건강도 얼마 안 좋고 변신도 하면 안 되는 앤데.
I remember seeing this doll in Sid's cellar.
열리를 제껴놓고라도 구하러 갔어야 되는 거 아니야? 이걸 너가 찾을 게 아니지 않아?
What's this tucked inside it?
뭐요? 아빠의 보물도 그 안에 넣어 소중히 보관할게. 응?
Sid's best invention. Huh. That sounds promising.
응?
So Sid hid something in Mid's first opus. What would that be? Perhaps Otto might know.
Please tell me Mid is all right.
시드가 남겨놓은 유품이 마지막 열쇠라고? 이게 무슨 일단 뇌를 한번 비우고 해보자고. 아, 이게 스토리 게임인데 뇌를 비우라 하시면 일단 알겠습니다. 잠깐만, 필요한 부품을 찾는다. 뭐 더 있어 지금? 빨간 게 2개인데? 다 된 건가?
Well, did you find anything? Possibly. You wouldn't happen to know what Mid's first opus was? Opus? That girl's as tone deaf as a banshee. Unless you mean.
내가 지금 이 상황을 납득하려면 클라이브가 이제 지를 좋아하지 않고 바람난 그 여자애한테 마음 옮겨갔다면은 인정.
You should have seen how proud he was of the little scamp. What's that battered old box have to do with anything? I think Sid may have hidden something inside it. Wouldn't surprise me. Those two and their bloody treasure hunts. Half the things in the hideaway were hidden one time or another.
Cole said it was an army of Akasha. What will happen?
그녀를 만나러 가봐야겠다. 클라이브 이 새끼의 그걸 좀 봐야겠어. 걔 분명히 여기 어딘가 있을
If it's
텐데.
knowledge you seek, we've tones aplenty.
걔 어딨지? 걔 양호실이란다. 저기 의무실 같은 데 있지 않나? 새로운 히로인이 어디였지? 걔 구경 가고 싶기는 해. 한 번만 보러 가자. 이쪽이었던 것 같기도 하고. 걔한테도 뭔가 말을 걸 수 있지 않을까? 여긴가? 씨발 누구세요?
boils of Tyre ain't around, eh?
그래 이 새끼야. 타르야? 타르야는 없나? 얘 지금 여기 없나 본데요? 여긴가?
It says here that
없나봐. 어디 갔나봐. 유감. 아, 너구나.
Lord Marquis, you seem unwell. I know His Grace has asked that I remain here with your people.
I didn't break it.
뭐요?
Well, I didn't break it.
What didn't you break?
Nothing. We didn't break nothing. We definitely didn't break the orchestrion.
What's wrong with it?
It's broken. Except when it isn't. See?
And you had nothing to do with this?
Nope. Nothing. We just wanted to listen to all the songs at once. So we pressed all the buttons. Like this. See?
이게 뭐 하는 짓이야?
Well, all right, out of the way.
건드린 거 아니야? 뭐 하는 거야 지금 이게?
Something caught on one of the gears.
Did you break it? Can you fix it?
No, I mean, yeah, yes. There. How about now?
You fixed it! Sid fixed it! He more than fixed it! Yeah!
이게
New
무슨
music!
상황이고 이게?
Never heard this one before.
아니 넌 또 왜?
It started playing when I removed this. Whatever it is.
Well, don't look at me.
아니 존나 큰 것도 걸렸다. 씨발 저게 뭐야?
It's important. Sid showed it to me
시드의
once.
보물이라고 이게?
Said it was the stuff dreams were made of.
어, 팔뚝만한 게 걸려있네. 씨발 작은 것도 아니고.
Stuff ships are made of as well.
이게 무슨 소리야? 아니 저 부품이 왜 저기서 나와? 이게 뭐야? 이걸 왜 여기다 숨겼어? 뭐지 이 벌레 같은 전개는? 아니 얘네 이상해요. 뭐야?
Just the two I was looking for.
Aye. Who's a patient?
Actually, yes. The Crown Prince just left.
Dion left?
Unless you've another word for stood up and walked
뭐야
off.
디용 쬐어?
Yes, left. He did have the decency to leave a message with Obelisk before commandeering one of
지랄.
his dinghies. Should we go after him?
No.
어지럽네.
We're not the prince's keepers. He's free to do as he sees fit.
I'd rather he did so in bed. His wounds are nowhere near healed. Much like yours, I suspect. Otto told me what happened in Canver. What is it with this realm's
타르야
princes and the
근데
reversion to rest?
너 라이벌이 없어진 것 같은데.
Ask me when I get back. Though I may be sometime.
Then at least try to stay safe.
저봐 저렇게 무심한 듯 걱정까지 해주고.
But if that fails, try to stay alive, eh?
Every moment I waste here, the further the flagship sails. I have to get back.
뭘 기왕 돌아왔으니 이 미친놈아 빨리 나가서 구해. 똘추 새끼야. 아니 걱정이 1도 안 되나봐요. 뭐 이런 새끼가 다 있어.